Hello, hello. So let's see what's going on over here. Oh boy, family drama. It says a legal bill of £220,000 for sisters who challenged grandfather's will after he left them £50 each. God damn. God damn. He was not feeling them grandkids, bro. Was it for sisters? How many? Five sisters? Bruh. All those grandkids, all them girls, grandpa was not feeling it, man. He was not feeling it. He was like, I wanted a legacy. It ended with my son. Uh, he's not about that. He's not about that action. Five sisters who challenged their grandfather's will, which handed them just £50 each, have landed with 220,000 pounds in legal bills. Frederick Ward Sr., see, he has senior in his name, which means his son was a junior. He wanted that legacy, and his son, for some reason, just didn't have the right amount of testosterone to have a son of his own. Oh, God. A retired soldier passed away in 2020, splitting almost all his estate between his children, Terry Ward and Susan Wiltshire. Ah, see that there? He had a daughter, she got married, and Terry Ward Jr. right there. You know what I mean? That's his son right there. But however, his late son, Fred, oh, he had two sons. Okay, so Junior's however, his late son, Fred, his junior passed away, and he just had the backup. Damn, that's sad, man. That's sad right there. Or his late son, Fred Jr.'s five adult children received just £50 each, as he claimed they didn't visit him often. They didn't. He was the judge, jury, and executioner. You didn't visit me? Here, have a lollipop. I ain't got time for you either. Are you going to come for my money after not even coming to visit me? Nah, they can kick rocks. They can kick rocks. He lost his favorite son. He had the two backups that aren't doing anything. And then his son had daughters, and they didn't even go come see him. The sisters, Carol Going, Angela St. Marcel, Amanda Higginbottom, Christine Ward, and Janet Pett. Only one of them still has his last name. That's crazy. And that was his junior that didn't have a junior. His line ended. His line ended. Sued, claiming they should have got their late father's one-third share of their grandfather's money. Their case was thrown out by the High Court in March. Yeah. So I'm thinking that's in the UK, right? Yeah, the UK government gets a cut of all inheritance. So they ain't giving it to you. They ain't giving it to you unless they have to give it to you. And they don't have to give it to you. They're keeping that money. After a hearing, the five sisters have now been left facing a $200,000 pound bill to cover their aunt and uncle's legal costs, as well as their own lawyers' bills. So the aunt and uncle countersued them, and they countersued them for their legal costs as well. Ah, okay. He wasn't a junior, and she didn't carry on the last name, but I mean, they protected they protected the father's will. Maybe in their own self-interest, but still, keeping it in the family. Uh, it means the sisters are set to pay more than what they would have received had they won the case. At the hearing last week, a judge decided that the cause of the legal battle had been the change in the relationship between the sisters and their grandfather and ordered them to pay the full amount. It's like, I ain't playing with y'all. Ward from South Ealing West London had been upset that his granddaughters had not visited when he was in the hospital 3 times. He wasn't there 3 times. And they're like, five of you couldn't, you could take turns. Uh, Grandin had visited him in the hospital 3 times with a lung condition, a court heard during a trial last year. A shouting match broke out when his final will was read out after his end from a fortune valued at around 500,000, half a mil in pounds. His granddaughters were handed envelopes containing just 50 pounds each. That's what's up. That's what's up. He could have gave them nothing, but he was being extra petty. Extra petty. The sisters sued, claiming that their grandfather's last will had been invalid and that he had been coerced into make. You wouldn't even know that because you weren't there. Making it by Terry Ward and Miss Wiltshire. I'm just saying they were there. They were there. There is kids and they were there. You're the grandkids, you know what I mean? Like several people removed. You mean you introduced the DNA from the junior's wife and and then you introduced the DNA from his own wife. That's several people that are not related to him in your bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Who Jesus Christ. She looks like a Karen. Uh anyways, the case was dismissed in March by Master James Brightwell. They call their judges master? A high court judge? That's wild. Call him master. All right. Who ruled that it had been entirely rational for the disappointed grandfather to cut out his grandchildren because of their very limited contact with him in his latter years. Yeah, makes sense that he would do that. They wouldn't have to coerce him into doing that. He was disappointed in you all. 3 times he was in the hospital. You could have come in at the last hour, at that final time in the hospital, and you could have made it work, but still weren't there. He probably asked about them every single time. You know, the case returned to court last week for a decision on who would pay the lawyers' bills for the case. Both sides blamed each other for starting the court fight. I guess. James McKean, a lawyer representing the sisters, said they will be compelled to issue proceedings after the reading of the will. So he basically said nothing. Who is this Karen? They keep taking pictures of. Maxwell Myers for Terry Ward and Miss Wiltshire said the pair had been forced to defend themselves given the allegations against them. Exactly. They were forced to defend themselves. They had nothing to do with this. Their father, was upset and he made a decision. And just because they were there for him, they're getting accused of stuff. The judge decided in favor of the pair and ordered the 5 sisters to pay $100,000 up front towards the total defense bill, estimated at £136,470, with VAT to be added on. That's what I'm talking about. The sisters' own legal costs were £85,000. Damn. They had to pay their own, and they have to pay the other ones up front before they could even pay their own. But their lawyer is still saying nonsense. Does he not realize he's not about to get paid? Oh my God. This was hilarious. Anyways, until next time.